What is going on, guys and girls? My name is ThnxCya and welcome back today to Roblox. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time once again for some brand new Bee Swarm Simulator. And today, we are going to be going through a bunch of really cool, brand new and super interesting information about future stuff that we can expect inside Bee Swarm. Now, as well as that, there is also literally a very spicy code, which we're going to be doing in this episode as well, and it should be pretty good times. So 3, 2, 1, claim the hive. How are we all doing today? Hopefully you guys and girls are amazing. Whew, where do we even begin? There's so much stuff to talk about. So yeah, anyway, so Onett has been on like an information overload over the past few days. So there's like so much stuff that we could talk about in here. I think what I'll do is, because there's just so much information, I'm trying to like pick out the more interesting bits, I guess. But we'll talk like a little bit about all this various stuff. And yeah, in terms of Bee Swarm, I kind of want to do a little bit of grinding here as well, so we'll try and make the most of the code in this episode. Of course, if you saw last Bee Swarm episode, you'll know that we got quite simply and utterly betrayed by Supreme Star Amulets. Yes, we did 65, we generated 65 Supreme Star Amulets and didn't get a single double passive in that time. It was so sad. Oh yeah, and I think we also set some like really silly goal for the likes. So I think it was like 5,114, was it, or something like that. But yeah, oh yeah, very quickly as well, thank you so much to everyone who's been using the star code as well over the past couple of weeks. In case you don't know what the star code is, basically anytime you want to go and grab some Robux, a premium membership, you know, or any of that stuff on PC or mobile, if you type in my star code, which is ThnxCya, at checkout, it directly supports the channel, the videos, the content, everything that we make on here completely for free, and it's just an incredible way to support the channel. So yeah, just thank you so much. It's always really kind. If you do use it and you want to let me know, please send me a tweet or something. It would be amazing to say thank you. But yeah, anyway, very quickly, we set like a mad like goal. How did we do? Yeah! We set like 5,100. We got 5,800. Nice. GG, my dudes. Awesome. Thank you so much. Can we try and go for 5,500? We're going to push this up a little bit. That would be really awesome. Yeah, thank you for being here and doing all that you do. Good times, man. Thank you. So, yeah, whilst we wait for the Mondo chick to spawn, so we can go and, you know, do this code in a little bit, I do have, like, a bunch of really cool screenshots and stuff. Don't mind me in the background. I'm just going to go and, like, do some early death, ant challenges. Let's see if we can actually get some jelly beans. I've kind of given up on doing, like, the full ant challenges to get jelly beans, because for some reason they just don't do anything for me. We got 10 pineapples. Great. Fantastic. Well, that didn't work, did it? Yeah, sometimes I just do this. It's a massive waste, but I do occasionally get jelly beans. Anyway, right, so I think a bunch of really cool information. Once again, some of these screenshots are from Bee Swarm Simulator leaks, so thank you very much, as per usual, my dude. And yeah, there's some really cool information. So this is from Onett himself, and he says here, there are loads of new things I'm planning to add, like items and bees, and those will shake up the balance. So for example, new mythics to synergize with late game specialized hives. I'm going to try and add more new features instead of rebalancing the amulets for now. Okay, and once those are in place, go back and rebalance. So we'll come back to that screenshot in just a second, but basically Onett here is confirming, I guess, sort of stuff that we already kind of know, but he's also saying that there's going to be new Mythic Bees in the mix. So I think, from what it sounds like, there could be one, if not two, new Mythic Bees in the working. I'll come back to that in just a second, but Onett here also says, just a really cool feature, I've also been wanting to try and make an item you can craft from field dice that basically give you a more reliable dice. So maybe I'll add something like that. And he also says in the next reboot, which I think was yesterday, I'll go and adjust the red/blue extract to have even more bias for their colored fields, and I'll lower the chance for them to spawn a wild windy bee so that they can be used for wins more reliably. So, quite a lot of information there in the background, but firstly, we kind of know of a few things that Onett is working on. So we have seen the elite style areas for the RED HQ, which will require a certain amount of RED Bee quests in order to actually get in. And there's obviously going to be the equivalent one for that blue as well. But he's also thinking about maybe like a special field dice, which allows you to actually maybe get the fields that you actually want. Because that's a bit of a problem. Even with 25 field dice, you never really get the fields you want. And finishing off about those new Mythic Bee types, which may or may not be coming to the game fairly soon, actually. It seems like this is one of the focuses that Onett is working on right now. And I'll back that up in just a second. But Onett here says, I'll say that the update I have planned, the mythic I want to add is a RED Bee. I want to do equipments, but I will probably need to test, I'd probably need to do a test realm for new endgame equipments, right? So what Onett here is saying is that the next Mythic Bee coming into the game is highly likely going to be a red one, and he's also working on those new equipments, but in order to actually have those equipments in the game, he's going to have to reopen the test realm, which is currently closed, and test those items out in that area. So I think this is pretty safe to say that Onett is definitely, as of right this moment, working on a brand new RED Mythic Bee variety, but then he also says that I do plan on adding a mythic alternative to the Music Bee eventually to lower the Music Bee's importance. So kind of what I'm thinking about this is that, I don't know, I guess Onett really wants to keep expanding the mythic varieties. Now, as I've kind of mentioned like a few times, the main problem with this is that we only have a certain amount of hive slots. So with more bees that come into the game, you know, more different varieties and this, that, and the other, I think it's going to either, there has to be a way to extend the hive slots, or the game is going to go more down the road of you have to have a certain type of beehive. And for someone like myself, I don't necessarily like to have a custom beehive particularly. Mine is like vector bees, carpenter bees, and just like white fields and gumdrops and stuff. But I don't want to have to lose some of these bees in order to fit in other bees. So maybe he's thinking about that as well. But from what it sounds like, the next one is going to be a new red variety, which is very interesting. Something to pair up with a spicy bee maybe. And then eventually he's also thinking about trying to have a bee similar in style to, say, the music, which will be able to take some focus off the music and give you a better alternative. So I'm going to go in here and say 2 new Mythic Bees in the works. One will probably be coming pretty soon. The other one maybe a little bit longer. But it sounds cool. So, just another cool little feature here. So this is from BeeSwarm SimLeaks. This was a new mesh that got added to Onett's inventory. And you can see here that it kind of looks like, yeah, like a target or something. So the actual like little message here says, any guesses for the use? It might apply to endgame tools, so something like the Elite Scythe or whatever. Might be a blue one. It might be a new bee ability. It might also be linked to these RED Bee style thing. To be honest, like, RED Bees have always tended to be more along the lines of attack, so maybe this could be a little leaked feature as to what this new RED Mythic Bee is going to do. Maybe this is one of its abilities, maybe it has like a lock-on feature or something, maybe it targets areas of the fields with like this kind of like, I don't know, like targety thing on the ground. Who knows? But I thought it was kind of cool, so I thought I'd show you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, and just before our Mondo Chick spawns here, this is something that I think we're going to look at in way more detail next episode. But I thought this was super interesting, and Onett here says that the winds have been buffed again to have a ×12 capacity. So more reliable colored fields from red and blue extracts. So this is kind of like following up on what Onett said a while ago, which was, well, you know, a while ago from my screenshots, which was basically that he was going to change the way that red and blue was a bit more effective. But he's also buffed the wind shrine again. So you can get ×12. Dude, ×12 wins. That is insane. So this basically means that the lower level the egg, I guess, or maybe the higher you get it, or maybe, like, I don't know, let's try it out. So maybe next episode, if you guys want to see me try and, I don't know, let's donate a mythic egg or something. Let's see what happens. Let's see what crazy wins we can get from the wind shrine now that they've been buffed up a bit. Is this a temporary change? Is this Onett just messing around? Probably. But ×12 wins? Can you imagine ×12 wins with a crazy market boost and a ×3 field and a super smoothie? That sounds fun. Right, okay, so Mondo Chick has been taken down. Yeah, one thing that I also read about, and this is something that I've never actually tried yet. You may have seen, like, if you've been playing BeeSwarm over the past few days, you'll know that, like, the numbers have gone insane on, like, you know, the daily collection and stuff, like, absolute madness. And apparently, I haven't actually tried it myself, but I'm going to try and work out how to do it because I'm not too sure right now. But there is a combination of actually using the meteor shower with boosted fields to to collect just an insane amount of honey. So I think as of right this moment, from what I can work out so far, it's a combination of, I think, Gummy Star, but I could be wrong. And basically it's kind of like RNG. So if you can get that meteor to land in a boosted up field, which you don't really have too much control over, apparently the actual meteors, they do collect honey as well, and the numbers can be absolutely insane. So yeah, that's probably going to get fixed or changed at some point pretty soon, but I think that's what people have been using. I mean, it's kind of insane. I feel like every time there's an update, like, so many people just, like, instantly find this incredible way to make honey super quick. And I would not have expected that meteors would have been the reason behind that. But, yeah, I find that super interesting. So I think I'll just play around with that, like, at some point. Well, we'll try and do our boost now, and I might drop some meteors, see if we can get them in the pepper patch, because this code is all to do with the pepper patch. Now, we have a slight problem in that if I want to try and make the most of this code, I'm going to have to get pepper patch wins, which tend to be wins that I don't get that often. But we'll try, and I'm thinking we might try twice. So if we don't get it the first time around, I'll just go and do a boost, and we might come back in an hour's time after that, and then we'll try again. But the thing is, because we have those boosted up wins, what kind of egg do we donate? What have we got? I've got 3 gifted gold eggs, so I think maybe we should try a gifted gold donation. The chances of actually... Oh, geez, have I spent all my tickets on... Okay, I spent all my tickets on gumdrops recently. Wow, okay. By the way, we will be actually trying to regenerate some more Supreme Amulets in a bit. Probably not in this episode, but we're going to try and go for that double. I just need to go make some more honey, basically. I've got 255, but I kind of want to get that a bit higher again. So essentially, we would have spent over 1 trillion on amulets and still not got a double. Maybe. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll donate a gold one. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get Pepper Patch. Are we going to get Pepper Patch? I don't know. We'll try. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Come on. Pepper Patch, Pepper Patch, Pepper Patch. Yes, we got Pepper Patch first time. Yes. Woo, Pepper Patch 9. So gifted gold eggs are times 9s and times 10s. Dude. Interesting. Okay. Huh. All right, nice. So we've got times 9 Pepper Patch wins. Let's go and pop a field boost, and then we are going to go and jump back. Where is it? There we go. 2.6 billion. Awesome price. Let's go and redeem, go and do the code. Okay, this should be good, I think. Okay, I've popped a super smoothie as well. I've got my marshmallow bee, and the code, I did say it was spicy, is sriracha. Like the sauce, like sriracha sauce. So it's spelled with a R in the middle. It's kind of weird, but boom. Oh, are you kidding? There we go. So that's what it gives, but I've literally got a vicious bee in the middle of my field just before I'm about to start a boost. Are you trolling me? That's so annoying. All right, so I'm going to use a glitcher as well to make the field a 3 times to make the most of those wins. And yeah, we have now... I guess what we could do is we could do a half an hour Pepper Patch boost with 9 times wins. So it should be pretty good, I think. Oh, okay. So I'm already up to about 300 million a second here. Okay. Nice. I was kind of wondering, actually. I promise I'll go in a minute and I'll finish this boost. But I was thinking, what if I go and hit the meteors? Like, I might lose a minute or so in the field, but what if I get, like, meteors in the Pepper Patch? Would that happen? Could that happen? Should we try it? Yeah, okay, I'll be really, really, really quick. So I am wasting, like, a bit of the code here, which is a bit of a shame, but let me go and stop my gumdrops. What if we can get meteors in the Pepper Patch? Is that how this thing works? Don't know, let's find out. Okay, so the first field it's gone to is the sunflower. See, I don't actually know, like, it seems every time I've used meteors, they're always in the lower level fields. So I actually don't know how they pick a field. Oh, my gumdrops have triggered. Come on, beans. Oh, okay, that was a waste. Yeah, I don't know how the fields are actually picked. But... There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow, you get an amazing view from here. So it's picked 3 fields at once. It is sunflower, mushroom, and cactus. So maybe it only works really if you have, like, lower level boosts. I don't know. I'll look into that. It looks really cool from here, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we're going to lose the boost. Oh, dude. Oh, did I pull Pepper? Wait, did I pull it? No! Okay, see, I tried to extend it with field dice because I just realized I used my glitcher at the beginning, didn't I? Oh, okay, so I think we're only going to be able to do a 15-minute boost here. We're going to lose our ×3 field. Oh, but yeah, oh my goodness, right. So I actually managed to get up to 1 billion a second in the middle of this boost, which I think is like, in terms of the market boost style situations, from all of the previous ones we've done, I think that's probably one of the highest numbers we've actually got. So yeah, 1 billion a second is always really, really cool to see. I did manage to get it. I'm on about 200 million a second right now. 215. And it's going to drop again. But yeah, I did manage to get like a really, really nice 1 billion a second, which is just, wow. That's fun. But yeah, unfortunately, we're going to lose the boost. Oh, I'm gutted. You know, the one thing that I've noticed as well, I find that I think Onett has changed the frequency of the gummy star spawn, because I found it really, really, really hard. Let me just see if my glitter's going to work. No, unfortunately not. Yeah, I found it way, way harder to actually pull gummy stars. So in that 15 minutes, I only actually had 2, which kind of makes sense because it's only supposed to be, what, like a 2% chance or something? But yeah, I found it really, really hard to pull, and I'm not too sure why. But yeah, just one thing that I noticed from my first boost with the gummy stars to the second boost, way, way less in terms of the gummy stars, which is a shame because I think I made like 3 billion honey off a gummy star in this boost as well, just from collecting tokens. Mad. Okay, so I think we're coming pretty close to the end here of this code. So I've just like popped some regular boost items, but I'm only doing a 1 times here. But I think this has been a very, very, very good and very profitable code, especially because we paid what, like, oh, I can't remember, like 2 billion, I think, for the market boost. So the one thing that I've noticed is it feels like market boosts have gone down slightly in price, just generally. Like I haven't seen like a 200 billion market value in anything for a really long time. So I think maybe they've been slightly readjusted, which I think is probably a good idea, like everything considered. All right, how are we doing with these? All right, we've got like 50 seconds left, so let me just finish this off. Okie dokies, full backpack. Let's be super duper lazy and just instant convert it. And yeah, let's see how we did. So I think we actually got pretty lucky there to actually get the wins, and especially now that the wins have been boosted, even better wins. So this is actually really good news. So I know like I donate quite expensive eggs and stuff, but even things like silver eggs, technically, not even eggs. Like this is what I always try and say. Like you don't need to donate just eggs to get wins. You can donate pretty much everything. So that's really good news. It means that you can get extra stuff, extra wins for less, I guess, value items. But half an hour, basically 15 minutes doing things crazy, and then just like 15 minutes finishing it off. And we made, hey, 180 billion. Minus the 2, so 178 billion profit from a cheeky little spicy code. I'll take that. Fantastic. Well, yeah, there we go. So unfortunately, I think that's probably about it for this episode here. So yeah, just to kind of recap, 1, potentially 2 new Mythic Bees in the works, as well as brand new endgame items and stuff. Who knows what else Onett is working on? As soon as I find anything out, I will let you guys know for sure. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya.